Hi, I'm Brandon Sidoti. I'm here to talk to you today about Disco, the hero robot that's meant to play VRC spin-up. Disco features a two-motor powered intake and conveyor mechanism that is coupled together with the color roller mechanism. As always, the hero robot is made from the competition starter kit, with no custom cut parts, which means if you made a Moby last season, you can take Moby apart and then make a Disco for this season. Intake mechanisms are always tricky. This season, it's a little trickier because VRC teams have never been tasked with manipulating an object of this geometry before. Have you ever been playing cards with your friends or family and then dropped a card on your tile or hardwood floor? Do you remember how hard it was to pick up that card? That's because generally when we pick something up, we put our fingers underneath it. With a card that's flat against the floor, it's very hard to get up underneath that. That's the same challenge that these robots are going to have to face in VRC Spin-Up. Understanding that challenge, the way that we solved it was with a floating intake. A floating intake means that it's not always pushed down into the bottom position. It can float up and down. This is important because when the discs enter the robot and then reorient, it's really as if the discs kind of change height when they change angle. This is also important because we want to maintain constant contact with the disc throughout the entire reorientation process. Secondary conveyors sit behind the intake. These essentially just pull discs up out of the way of the intake so that Disco can intake a second and a third disc. Currently, these secondary conveyors only pull discs out of the way of the intake, but creative teams might find it a decent solution to deliver discs to some sort of shooting mechanism. Disco has three main mechanisms. We've already seen the first two in the intake and the conveyor, which only leaves the color roller mechanism. This is certainly not the best solution, but it's a solution. These two wheels sit at the perfect height to interact with the color roller and spin it to the desired color.